There is nothing special or crazy about this. I don't even know why I'm making a video. It's just one of my comfort foods, and I thought you might enjoy it. Hey, it's Kenji. I'm gonna make a hot sausage sandwich. So my parents, in the 70s, they lived in California, in Palo Alto, and they used to go to this restaurant called the Dutch Goose, which I think is in Palo Alto. Maybe it's somewhere nearby. But in any case, the Dutch Goose is still there, but you know, at the Dutch Goose they are known for their deviled eggs and and their beer, I think. But what my mom said she really enjoyed, and what my dad would always get, was what they called it an LA hot sandwich, an LA hot, which is actually a Louisiana hot. It was a hot sausage sandwich, and so at the Dutch Goose they split the sausages and they griddle them, and then they put them into like a hoagie roll, you know, and then they serve them with mustard. Hold on, let me turn this down a little. They serve them with mustard, lettuce, tomato, onions, and pickles, like the way you would do maybe like a hamburger. My mom, when she moved to New York and I was growing up, my mom discovered that you could buy these Louisiana hot sausages at the supermarket in New York. You can do that here in Seattle too. You could do that there in California. Strangely, you know, all up and down that little area of California in the Bay Area, all of those restaurants seem to serve these Louisiana hot sausages done in sort of a similar style. But my mom, the way she would do them at home, she didn't get hoagie rolls at home, but we always had sliced bread. So she would make for me every once in a while, say on like a Saturday in between, you know, Japanese school and music school, she would make me a LA hot sandwich that she would make toasted on sliced bread, sort of like, you know, like a grilled cheese, minus the cheese. These days, I like to make them myself at home, and I've discovered that I enjoy having them with cheese. So we're gonna make a LA hot sandwich, as my mom would call it, with mustard, cheese, some onions. I don't have any tomatoes, but I'll do some lettuce today. All right, so I got a couple slices of bread. I'm going to construct this sort of the way I would a grilled cheese, which is that I grill one side of the bread, and then that becomes the inside of the sandwich. I like to toast the inside of the sandwich so that you know, the cheese kind of gets a little head start in melting. I'm also going to put a little layer of mustard on that. Okay, all right, so inside of the bread toasted, my sausage is gonna go down in there. I'm gonna get my one of my chef's presses just to hold it down there. And then I'm also going to do this sort of patty melt style, you know, where I'm gonna take a bit of onion. We're gonna slice it up. And I'm gonna cook it in a little bit of butter over to the side of those sausages here. I'm just gonna let those kind of caramelize just slightly, you know. We're not looking, I'm not looking for like a deep sweet caramelization. I'm just looking for a little bit of nice browning. Take that sharp edge off of them, you know. Season with a little bit of salt and a tiny bit of MSG. And then I'm gonna take my lettuce, and you know, I think this is probably the most controversial part of the sandwich, which is that I'm gonna serve it with iceberg lettuce, and the iceberg lettuce is going to go cold into a hot sandwich, you know. I'd say McDLT style. And because of that, it is indeed going to get a little bit wilty, and I don't mind that. But I will wait until the end to put the iceberg in. All right, so what we're looking for here on these sausages. By the way, this works great. You know, if you don't like spicy hot sausages, obviously this works with a hot dog. This is one of the when you cook a hot dog like this and put it between two slices of bread. This is one of the cases where it is in fact, you know, where a hot dog is in fact a sandwich. Whereas typically I would say, you know, a hot dog in a bun is not a sandwich. My criteria for that, ooh, look at that nice crisp browning. My criteria for that, the hot dog as a sandwich argument has always been, you know, if a friend of yours was to say, hey, can I get you a sandwich? And you say yes. First of all, nice friend. But if they came back to you with a hot dog, would you feel like they had, you know, that they had made good on their promise of a sandwich? I certainly wouldn't. I'd be happy. I would politely say thank you for the hot dog and accept it. But I would also think to myself, wait a minute, that's not what I was expecting when they said sandwich. Thus, a hot dog is not a sandwich. I got my onions. Those look good. Those are gonna go down on this side of the bun. Ooh, hot. I'm gonna put my sausage here. I'm gonna close her all up. I'm gonna turn down the heat because I don't want to burn my butter. Okay. This butter's soft, so I'm just gonna spread it straight on the bread, which is, you know, I don't know, there's something different about spreading butter on bread before griddling it versus simply putting it in the pan and getting the bread down, you know? Somehow it comes out with a nicer brown crust, a little tastier. My old friend Josh Ozerski, who passed away a while ago now, 10 years ago maybe, he was known as Mr. Cutlets in New York. He was a food writer, but the last email exchange I had with him before his passing was about butter and grilled cheeses. And he insisted that butter needed to go straight on the bread. My argument was that I rarely actually keep butter at room temperature. I decided actually to make this sandwich specifically because for once I had accidentally left this butter out at room temperature, so it was nice and soft. I was like, oh, maybe I'll make a grilled cheese right now, or a melt if you want to be pedantic about it. But he always insisted that a grilled cheese needed to be made with softened butter spread on the bread. And I would say that I very rarely had softened butter spread on the bread, so I would just put it straight in the pan. And his response to me was, that is why God invented the microwave, to soften your butter, you know? Ooh. All right. We are running a little bit hot. Ideally, a grilled cheese for me should, or a melt, should spend, it should go nice and low and slow on a pan or on the griddle so that you get some really nice sort of, that outer layer gets a really nice even browning, but we're running a little bit hot today, but that's okay. It'll still be plenty tasty. I do it generally to the tune of, I like to karaoke along with the George Michael and Elton John version of Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. And you flip your sandwich as Elton John comes in, and it comes out perfectly if you follow that timing every single time. All right, this sandwich is gonna take another couple minutes. I'll be back in a second and I'll show you how I'm gonna finish it off. There is nothing special or crazy about this. I don't even know why I'm making a video. It's just one of my comfort foods, and I thought you might enjoy it. All right, I'll see you in a couple minutes. All right, so nice. All right, looking good. I'm gonna shut this off. All right, so let's see. Our cheese should be really nicely melted. Woo. You know, when you're adding hot ingredients to the middle of a sandwich like this, and you're starting with toasting the inside of the bread, you're gonna get really nicely melted cheese really quick, which is a great way to do grilled cheese. I know, whatever, melt, grilled cheese, whatever you wanna call it. All right, in goes the iceberg. We're gonna let that wilt just a tiny bit because I want it to be sort of soft, but still a little crunchy. If I did have a tomato, I would probably stick some in there. I'm gonna skip the pickles today, although certainly you could do pickles if you wanted. And here we go. Oh boy. Smells like childhood. This takes me right back to the Saturday afternoons. A little spicy, a little bit sweet from those onions. Love how the mustard cuts through. Nice little char on the sausage. This is an excellent grilled cheese. Or melt. Whatever you want to call it. It's good. All right. I don't suspect you learned anything here today, but you did learn that I enjoy these kind of sausage sandwiches now and then. Yeah, Louisiana hots. I like them. And I like them in a grilled cheese like this. All right, guys, gals, non-binary pals. See you later.